Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Plant Based with Nicole podcast. I'm your host, Nicolershaeholiday, also known as Plant Based Nicolershaeholiday on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you guys go follow me over there. I hope you guys are ready for another treat. I always have special treats for you guys. I'm interviewing Frugivore AF, also known as Kiana Sims. I've been following her. We follow each other, and I just love her content. I go to her page, and I feel like I want to skip. It just, it's just so bountiful, and I just see fruit all over the place, and I'm just like, man, I just feel so good when I watch her page. Anywho, oh shoot, that just drool. We're not going to edit that out. We're going to keep that in because this is transparency up in here. Okay. So I just want to read her bio. She said, I began living a fruit-based lifestyle in March of 2022 before going fruit-based. I struggled to gain weight, high anxiety, poor mental health, acne, very oily skin. I had painful ovarian cysts, painful menstrual cycles. Girl, I could relate with that back in my day. Chronic fatigue, difficulty sleeping at night. All this changed the longer I stayed on fruit. Still, I'm truly in awe. I'm also doing a juice cleanse mixed with fasting. So I'm excited to talk to her about her journey. She's healed a lot of things, as you see. And what's funny? A lot of people are always wanting to lose weight on my podcast. She wants to gain weight, or she had trouble gaining weight. Honey, you can take all my fat. Okay. But it's just funny how everybody's built differently. And we'll talk about her weight gain. Did she get to gain any weight after going on this lifestyle? Now, I don't want to scare people because just because she gained weight, it's just because her body needed to gain weight. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to lose weight. So it just depends on your body. So don't get scared about eating, a high raw diet or whatever, because it just depends on what your body needs. Okay. So without further ado, let's bring on Kiana Sims. Thank you for coming on my platform, Kiana. I'm so excited to be interviewing you today. You look lovely.
Thank you.
Let's show everybody.
You.
Thank you.
Of course.
Let's show everybody our jars. You guys, isn't this funny? Although it's different. Mine's a smoothie, hers is a juice. But look at the color, the jar. I mean, great minds think alike, people.
Stay hydrated.
Yes. Tell everybody
eat fruit.
Amen. Tell everybody what's in your jar.
In my jar is orange and Honeycrisp juice. You gotta try it, and it has to be Honeycrisp. It's something about the sweet tart balance with the sweet oranges right now that are in season that just
sounds so refreshing. Okay. And you guys, in my jar, mine's a smoothie. So mine is frozen bananas and some tangerines and a little bit of almond milk water. But it's hitting. It tastes like a little orange Julius.
I was like, does it taste like orange sherbet, like an orange creamsicle?
Yes, it does, and it's really good. Before we start, I just want to ask a few questions, but this is to test your speed. You got to think quick. Okay. What's your favorite fruit?
Mango.
What's your favorite greens?
Can you repeat that one more time?
What's your favorite greens?
Oh, arugula. I think arugula.
Okay, what makes you happy?
Being alive.
Biggest inspiration.
Oh. The creator.
Okay. Do you prefer raw food or juicing?
Raw food.
Biggest message you want to leave today?
I think my biggest message I want to leave today is don't fear discomfort, because there is so much in discomfort, so much that you gain. Discomfort brings transformation.
Amen. I like that. That's what's up. That was good. I like it. Okay, let's get into the questions. So My dear, what inspired you to transition to a fruit-based lifestyle in March of 2022?
Woo, okay. So previous to that, I was like, I had started waking up to the whole foods, thing, eating more plant-based because I was vegan, but I was still, I was ice cream, chips, donut, whatever.
Yeah.
I was eating
The
it, but I just
junk food vegan.
yes. But I was not feeling good. I was having health issues. Specifically in my lady region, I was going to the emergency room. I was in a lot of pain. Um, and I just started looking for like alternatives, I guess. And I was like, there has to be this because they couldn't tell me. They said they couldn't do anything for me. And that I would just have to live with it. And in my
No.
mind, I'm like, no, I don't think that. So
Mhm.
I began trying like alkaline vegan, and I did that for a few months. Um, and then March of 2022, it was the randomest thing. I was on my like YouTube. I was just scrolling on YouTube
Mhm.
for looking for something to watch. And this woman I had never seen popped up in her video said fruit fast for 90 days, how it
Ooh.
healed her. I clicked on the video and I watched the entire video and it was like just like fireworks, light bulbs going off in my head. And I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I want to try
Wow.
and do this. And it just made complete sense to me. And then from then on, it's been a journey. It was hard, but man, fruit has changed my life. Fruit has
Yeah.
changed my life.
That's amazing. Who's the person? I feel like I seen that one too. Do you remember her name?
I do not remember her name.
Okay, I'm gonna try to look up the title because I seen someone else that did that, and I wonder if it's the same person.
Yeah,
That is a hard thing to do. Fruit even for 30 days is hard. Now, when you did it, did you do it like her, where you did all fruit at first,
yes, I
or
tried, but I did
finally?
not last that long. I think like the longest I did in the beginning was like 2 weeks, but I felt the difference. I couldn't believe how good I felt and how much energy I had. I was just amazed. I was like, oh no, I want this. I want to feel like this all the time. And then I just slowly began transitioning.
That's what's up. That's wonderful.
Mhm.
Fruit is very powerful.
It
Okay.
is.
Raw foods are powerful, but when you do like high fruit or fruit base, it like takes it up a notch. It's
It does.
like very healing. Even seedless fruit. I know that, like, I don't know how you are with that. I get it if I can. If I don't see seeded, then I have to get seedless. But I had a major healing journey eating seedless fruit as well as seeded. You know what I mean? So it still
I
has,
think that I'm sorry to cut you off.
I don't know, it's okay. I was saying it still has healing properties in it, even if they do take the seeds out. You know what I mean? But I didn't want to go that route. That was about me. I don't want to talk about me. Okay. So how long did it take before you started like noticing the improvements in your health, all the things that you were dealing with?
I would say that it was about like three or 4 months. 3 or 4 months. Um, I just started like I started sleeping better. Um, I noticed that I didn't have any flare-ups, no flare-ups of pain. Because they would hit me randomly. I could be just standing there talking and I would just start clutching my midsection. Um, I yeah, slept better. My skin, people were telling me, they're like, "Oh, you gotta glow. Like your skin is looking clear." Because I dealt with like a lot of like blackheads. My skin was super oily.
Hmm.
I was so sensitive to skincare, so like I couldn't find anything that really worked. But that's not because that's not what cures acne. It's internal.
Hmm.
Um, Also, I was always like tired. I always felt like I never had any energy. Like I would sleep, but I would still wake up tired. and I would just carry that throughout the entire day. But on the fruit, after about 3 or 4 months, my energy was just through the roof. I just was so energetic. And
Mhm.
I also, a difference in just me, like my personality, because I spent a lot of my teenage years and my early 20s very depressed, anxiety riddled. Um, and I felt so calm. There was a sense of calmness, and I was just smiling and giggling and goofy, and I was just like, I didn't know I could feel like this.
Mhm. That food will have you just doing backflips and skipping.
Really will. It's everything is spiritual,
Mhm.
and fruit is the most high vibrational food on the planet. And really, what it's doing to our bodies is because when we've been eating, cooked food, it still has its benefits. I'm not
Yeah,
going to take it down like that. But
yeah,
it's definitely at a lower frequency than fruit or, you know what I mean, fresh vegetables. So
definitely.
when you're
Yeah.
eating that, constantly eating that, your body's vibration is at a lower density. So when you begin to consume higher frequency foods, it's bringing all that lower density up.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's a completely different feeling, but it's also like there's also quite a bit of discomfort in it.
There could
Hmm.
be some detox going on.
Yeah.
So, well, you might include that in the answer to the next question, which was what were some of the biggest challenges when transitioning to fruit-based diet and how did you overcome them? And then you can also incorporate the question of like, did you experience detox and what's the detox that you experienced, the negative detox?
Okay, so I the most detox I received was on an emotional level. Detox wise, bodily wise, I would have like sometimes like flu-like symptoms, like headaches. Sometimes I would get a headache. Um, I remember after 3, 4 months of like changing my diet to like fruit-based, one day I got like a massive migraine. Like I couldn't lift my eyebrows. It was
Oh,
boom, boom, boom.
hmm,
And I just slept it off. And when I woke up the next morning, I was good. But it was like it slowly built all day long. Um, I definitely had like my skin purged a lot. Um, so I had like a whole lot going
acne,
on in the skin area.
like rashes or
No,
acne.
not rashes, like acne, like purging like pimples, like coming up out of the skin.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Loose stools, loose stools at
Oh,
first. Um, what else? Yeah, mostly like on and off, like cold-like symptoms, the runny nose, you know what I mean? I'd feel like some mucus in my throat. Sometimes my lip notes would flare up a little bit, get a little irritated. And also a period of like more like I went from having a lot of energy to a period where I was very fatigued again. But I knew that's a sign
yeah.
of detox. And after I just wrote it out and the energy came right back up.
Right. You knew it
Mhm.
was just a temporary thing, so you were just like,
Yes. Trust the process.
let me just ride through.
Yeah. Let me just
Yeah.
go to this coast.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how like we put these great things on our body, but it could just cause such negativity in our body, but it's temporary though, because it's like it's getting worse than it gets better. It gets worse first before it gets better. But, and that's what we got to focus on. Like, this is just temporary. It's just my body's like flushing out all the toxins and the things that it just didn't need in the body. Um, so it's a good thing, but it sucks at the time.
Yes, it is a discomfort. It is a uncomfortable. I said discomfortable, uncomfortable experience. But there's a quote by Joe Dispenza. I hope I pronounced his last name right. That says, "Don't let temporary discomfort keep you from permanent change."
Come on now, preach.
And that's what I felt like this whole journey for me has been, is like not letting that discomfort keep you from permanent change, because Man, what's on the other side of that discomfort is, oh my goodness, it's like,
Healing.
oh, yes, yes. And it's health is the greatest thing that you can possess in this lifetime. I do believe that because it just makes life so much better. When you feel vibrant, life is vibrant, you know?
Hmm. Yeah. And without health, you don't have nothing.
No,
You can't do nothing if your health
no,
is challenged and you're just, yeah. So you got to take care of that health, you know?
absolutely. Take care of your body. We as human beings truly don't know how good it feels to be in a healthy and thriving body, especially with the food that is pushed upon us, um, that is been normalized. It's just when you are in a light body, aka when you bring your vibration up, oh man, it's like with Aladdin, a whole new world. Like,
Yes, girl.
yeah.
Girl, I'm saying, girl. No. Yeah, that's exactly you're hitting it right on the spot. Yeah, that's so true. Can you describe like the changes you experience in your mental health and anxiety levels?
Anxiety. So I found it when I eating fruit. It's really hard to stress, and if stress does rise, it's like, hold on, like, it can be pushed aside really easy because when your body, I don't know, I feel like when your body is vibrating at a high frequency, those lower density vibes that try to come in, they don't last long. Um, Found it hard to stress, and anxiety just diminished. There was
Okay.
just such a sense of calmness within my body and mentally, like, because I felt good, it I found it hard to be sad. I found it hard to be that same girl with that same mentality because I was like, I just feel too good. I'm waking up smiling for no reason. I'm over here smiling because the sun's on me, like, um sometimes I feel like it's hard to describe, if you have never experienced, like, it's hard to explain it to somebody, that feeling that you feel, but it's like you've hit a treasure trove, like you just won the jackpot. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. That's pretty much it. You feel like you won the jackpot.
Uh-huh.
You won the lottery.
Yes.
Um,
Lottery held.
yes. I think I can't remember now. I'm in menopause, so my memory is like a little jacked up. No.
Yes.
I'd be forgetting. I'm like, did you touch? Okay, how did the fruit help with your painful ovarian cysts and menstrual cycles? Did you touch on that already?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Okay.
Um, I think it was a natural healing process of the body that happens when you're eating fruit. But I noticed a major difference when I used to eat anything and everything under the sun. I had the worst periods. I was in. Oh my goodness, I would have
Mhm.
headaches. My lower back would ache. The cramps were just. I'm like, why is this like this? Why is this? What is going on?
Mm.
Also, I was nauseous. I wanted to throw up from how bad the
Yeah.
cramps were.
Yes. Yes, girl, I
When
know.
when I went to eating fruit, all of those gone, just gone. I was so like when my monthly would come, sometimes I would just it would just come and I wouldn't know. Before I would know when that was coming
Mhm.
because you know what I mean. I would start to get really really tired, irritable. Certain parts of the womanly body will become sore. None of that, none of that. And the longest the menstrual cycle will last is maybe a little over 2 days. That's it.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I was like, I couldn't, I was just like,
Wow, I wish I would I don't have a cycle anymore because my last cycle was 2023. So I'm in full blown menopause now. So I don't have a cycle anymore, but I suffered for 36 years of my life. Like what you were describing, that's sounds like me. I didn't get the headaches during the cycle, but I would feel nauseous. I didn't get the lower back pain either, but I had bad menstrual pain. I would feel nauseous and weak. Sometimes it would like go in my legs, the feeling. It was horrible. It was like being sick every month. And when I went plant-based, a lot of people that tell me they went plant-based, they're like, oh, it stopped when I went plant-based. I'm like, how come it didn't work for me? Like I still suffer even in my at the time it was 12 years when I finished my cycle, but for 12 years I still suffered. So I'm wondering if I would have done like a fruit-based, like, or all fruit, I wonder if it would have like healed me, because just eating plant-based alone didn't do jack. But you're saying that like you were eating like high fruit and it really helped everything. That's awesome.
So much. Like it, I will never not be in awe of the power of fruit because of what I've seen from my own experience, because that's all we can do is speak from our own experience.
Yeah.
That this is what aligns with our, biological structure, because it just, if it didn't, we wouldn't get the results that, so many people talk about getting when it comes to switching to a fruit-based lifestyle.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
Now, when you were healing all these things, you said you started off with all fruit, but only did that for like 2 weeks. But then after that, it was high fruit, right? High fruit. So what were you eating, was the rest of the food raw, or were you still eating cooked vegan foods as well with the high fruit?
50-50. I would still be eating some cooked, and then I would have other nights where I would just be eating like a salad, or just a high raw meal at the end of the day. So like a salad with quinoa, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Or a salad
Yeah.
with like a side of like a baked squash or something.
Mm-hmm. Very healthy.
Mm.
And then today, as of today, how is your diet? Like, it's still the same, like 50-50, like high fruit, raw and cooked.
I am currently on a day 15 of no solid food, just doing a juice cleanse right now
Oh,
to
yes.
transition back to raw. I was on and off raw since I want to say March of last year. I was just trying to get back, but this this wasn't in it. This
The
wasn't in it.
mind.
I was facing some hardships, and I just fell back into emotional eating. I would be fine throughout the day, eating my fruit, nighttime comes hard. I'm like, I'm wanting to just numb myself,
Yeah.
'cause you feel completely different when you
Mm.
eat a full cooked meal than when you eat a salad. There's two
Mhm.
very different feelings.
Yeah.
And so I was wanting lower density food because I just wanted to numb out. I didn't want to feel what I was feeling. Um, but but I'm grateful that I experienced that because it allowed me to be like, no, this is where I want to be at. I want to be
Mm.
fruit. I want to be 100% raw because it just, nothing matches it. Like
I
even high
know.
raw,
Yeah.
nothing. I just felt so good when I was.
Hmm.
And that stuck with me. I'm like, that's what I want. And that's what I
Yeah.
want for the rest of my life. So that's where I'm
So
at. So
you're,
I'm transitioning back
so
to
you're,
100%.
oh, that's so great. So you're doing a juice cleanse to kind of like detox your system, to just allow the room for the raw foods to come in.
Yes,
So
yes.
you
The
said you're on
fruit
day
just,
day 15?
yeah, I am challenging myself right now. I also did it to, I was like, I want to do it and do it for me. The
Hmm.
longest I've gone before doing the juice cleanse was 9 days. And so I surpassed it this time.
Wow. So no cooked foods or regular foods in 15 days?
Hmm.
Wow. Are you making your own juices? Are you purchasing them?
Yes, yes, I know. I'm not putting my up. Actually, yesterday I did have a fresh squeeze OJ at the international market, but you could see right there where they do it.
Mhm.
So,
Uh,
um, other than that, yes, all juice. I make all my own juices. We are our own best chefs. So
yeah. Exactly. I want to get back to the juice in a second. Right before you decide to do the juice cleanse, give a sample day of how you were eating a fruit-based diet, just in case anyone's interested in having a fruit-based diet, but they still want to have cooked foods and stuff. Like, give them a sample day.
Okay. So, I would start the day, of course, with fruit, either with juice or with like a mono fruit meal. So like whatever is in season, sometimes not in season. You know, if I can get me some good mangoes right now, I'm gonna get me some good mangoes.
Okay. Right.
And then lunch would either be like maybe a big smoothie with like bananas and berries or just bananas. Like one of my favorite is bananas with coconut water or just
Mhm.
another like fruit monomil or maybe like a fruit meal of like two fruits, three if I'm feeling a little wild.
Mhm.
Um and then after that, when it came to dinner, I might have a snack. If I'm not feeling a snack, I just don't. But if I do have a snack before
Mhm.
dinner, it's usually like an apple or some dates.
Yeah.
And then dinner, big salad. I love, and my favorite dressing is tahini. Tahini lemon.
Mhm. Yeah, I make
Tahini lemon with a little
my
bit of coconut aminos. Yes, that's like
oh,
I'm fine with that. Um,
yeah.
and either baked squash or like I was eating potato, or maybe some rice or like a steamed veggie, like just those four options. Oh, did I also say quinoa? So five options. In between
Okay.
those, that's what, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would eat a salad. I would always eat a salad with the side cooked.
Yeah, okay. That sounds
Hmm.
nice and healthy. So after the juice cleanse, you're going to be fully raw.
Yes,
And is this going to be for life or just as long as you?
that's the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That's the
Right.
goal. Of course, I'm going to show myself grace and
Yeah.
patience because when you really think about it, like I was eating cooked food for 20. Who hold on, I got to do the math.
Hmm.
Like 25 years, you
Hmm.
know. So I feel like there is levels of transitioning that we
Yeah.
got to get through. I slow and steady wins the race. And another saying that I always say to myself is anything that happens fast won't last.
Girl, you better say that again.
Yeah, anything that happens fast won't last.
Look, that is so true. That is so true. Like you, everybody that's be losing 30 pounds in a month, child, that was unrealistic and you're going to gain it back. No, I'm just playing.
No.
No, but yeah, that's true. Okay, this is great. I love this for you. I
Oh,
love
thank
this for
you.
you. Yeah. So your cleanse, are you experiencing detox on your juice cleanse?
Uh, oh, so it it has been fluctuating these past few days. Though I've been coasting, I've been feeling the best I have the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the first the first 3 days, I would say the first 3 days to like the fifth, maybe that was kind of rough. Like that's when the body is adjusting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To getting used to there's no food being brought in, and also we are habitual eaters. So you know what I mean?
Right.
The time comes around that you would usually have dinner and your body's like, um, where's it at? So the most symptoms though I did experience on this was some body aches, runny nose, headache, tiredness, taking some naps.
Mm-hmm.
Um, other than that, not much else than that.
Good.
Not
Good.
much else than that. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. The first 2 nights were kind of rough because I didn't really sleep. When the body is, you know, when your body is kicking off from all that digestive power and it's going into cleaning house,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, kind of it's uncomfortable. Like this night of day two, my stomach, oh man,
Oh.
like you could feel like it felt. I know my stomach was cleansing because it just felt like my stomach was hollowed out, and it was an uncomfortable feeling. But
Okay.
like, I know it's just part of it. Part of
Yeah.
it. You gotta push through.
This too shall pass.
Yes.
Well, how many? Oh, did you say how many days you're going to be doing the juice?
Right now, I'm just
Coasting.
ghosting. Yeah, just in intuitive wise.
Hmm. And
Mhm.
then your body will let you know when it's time to eat a salad.
Yeah, get some fruit. I'm most excited about because I've been seeing them in the store. When I go get my oranges, I be looking at them, the papaya. I'm like, I can't. My mom actually, she's really sweet. She bought me a papaya and it's sitting right here on the counter looking at me. Um, so it's gonna be there when I break.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's going down too. When you get to it,
Yes,
it's going
I
down.
cannot. Me and you. No.
We got a date later.
Yes.
I real quick, your weight gain. Yeah, weight gain.
Mm-hmm.
You struggle with gaining weight. A lot of people I interview always lose weight. You need to gain weight or needed to gain weight. Did you gain what you wanted to gain?
I did, and then some. I in the beginning, that's the thing is that it when we detox, it can be a scary experience because one thing that fruit will do is strip you bare.
Mm.
It will strip you bare. Because when I first started eating fruit, man, my mom, she's, "Are you okay?" She was like, "I don't know if you should be," because I did. I was already very skinny and I lost even more weight. I was the lightest I'd ever been. Um, I was like, what was I? Maybe like 118 pounds.
Oh wow. But
Yeah.
you didn't want to be losing weight.
No, I didn't. But I was reading up so much on fruit and detoxification, like Dr. Morris. More is that how you say that?
Morris, Dr. Morris, yeah. Robert
Dr.
Morris.
Morse, yes, him. And so, he lets you know that weight loss will happen, but you don't lose weight, you lose waste. So,
Mm,
and you got to trust the process because
yeah.
I used to eat when I did eat, I was buck five, but I could put food away. I ate so much. Like I was I'm eating, I'm looking at you like you're gonna finish that. Um, but I did not gain not a pound, but that's
Wow.
malabsorption. My body was not absorbing nor assimilating the food that I was eating. So there was no weight gain happening. Because there's no way that you could be eating that many calories, and not be, because I wasn't very active, um, and not be gaining weight, you know?
Yeah. That's
Um, because
interesting.
more calories in than out,
Yeah.
that's
Usually
the
you'll
equation for weight
gain.
gain. Yeah.
That's my middle name. Okay.
Yeah.
But you was doing the opposite. Like, I mean, you were just maintaining at the time.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
But once I got it, that changed for me. So when I began the my raw journey, so from March 22 to transitioning to October 20, that's when I fully decided like I'm going 100% raw. I'm just gonna jump into it. I'm gonna do it. From there, the weight picked up. It already went from those months of like fruit. I went from 118 to up to October to 130. So I gained
Wow.
back 12 pounds
That's good.
in that time, and then I continued. But what got me to help me gain weight was I started weightlifting. I got back into weightlifting. I got back into the gym, and that helped. And I was just amazed. I was like, oh, because we see so many videos. It's like protein, 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 protein. But I'm over here bringing the scale up, and I'm eating primarily fruit. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So I had started off at 130 in the gym, and then I ended up gaining like about 8 pounds of muscle. So I went up
Oh,
to
that's
about
good.
138. Yeah.
That's good. And
Mhm.
even before you gain the muscle, you gain weight because you needed to gain weight. Like
Mhm.
some people, if they go through those cleanses and whatever, they'll lose weight because their body needs to release that. But you did the opposite because your body needed to gain it. I mean, you lost it first, but you gained it back plus a little bit more. So that I'm just saying that for people that don't get scared now and think that this diet will make you gain weight. Well, if you're eating too much, you'll gain weight. But just, regular, you're not gonna lose the weight. I'm sorry, you're not gonna gain weight if you don't need to. Your body will do what it needs to do.
Yes, you have to. When you go to this type of lifestyle, you are on nature's operation table. And you have to trust the body. Our bodies are these highly intelligent beings, and they know. For example, this whole I started off on this juice cleanse at about I was about 145, maybe 146. Right now I just weighed myself today. It was like 138.7. I weighed myself that just a few days ago, and it was that same thing. And I've been drinking, you know what I mean? I want to say around 3 liters, maybe less, because I just, you know what I mean? I don't force my body. If I don't have the appetite or the want for it, I just don't do it. And my body has been
Maintain.
coasting at that weight. Yeah. So it's the body is amazing, so I'm guessing, I'm like, okay, this is my body, like this is a comfortable weight right here.
How tall are you?
I am around 5'8", like 5'7" and a half.
Oh, you're
5'8".
tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, tall. You make me feel like a little midget. I'm 5'5".
That's my mom's height.
Really? Well, anyway, this has been great. Thank you so
Thank
much for sharing
you.
everything. I really appreciate that. That was some good stuff, some good nuggets, and I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate. I'm going to be putting your any platforms that you share with me that you want me to put in the description, so everybody can follow you or whatever you want them to know about. I'll get that from you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming on my platform today. I really appreciate you. I really enjoyed you. It was really nice meeting you because
Thank you both.
we've been chatting about the podcast, but we actually met. And I really love your content. I didn't say that, but I love your content. And I always feel
Thank
like I want
you.
to do some backflips and skip through some hay when I see your page.
Hey.
All the vibrant fruits, all the vibrant fruits and everything. It's just really amazing. I love it. So
Thank
thank you so
you.
much. I really enjoyed you. And everyone, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you were inspired. And you guys check her out on her platforms. It will be in the description below. And I guess we'll see you on the next episode, guys. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye.